Hey guys, it's Marla and I am going to do a quick video and it's entitled Just Some Random Stuff because that's what this video is about. Just kind of some random stuff I picked up when I was at Target. I'm actually videotaping at night. Well, as the sun is going down, this is the first time I've ever videotaped like this, so hopefully my skin doesn't look orange or yellow or some bizarre color because I'm not sure about the lighting or anything, but if my video looks different than some of my other videos, that's why I'm inviting you in at night to take a look at some of my stuff. Like I said, I normally don't go to Target because it's kind of out of the way for me. I'm always end up at my Walmart, and every time I go into Target, I just get kind of a little depressed sometimes. There's just not as much action over there as there is in the Walmart. There's more people in Walmart, it's kind of bright, they have a lot of inventory, and sometimes my Target is lacking a little bit. However, their makeup section is quite good. And I happened to be going up in that direction today past my Target because I was going up to Sports 30 to pick up some walking shoes. And I decided to pick up a few items that I wanted to tell you about because some of them are really good. One of them I do not like at all. But the rest of the stuff I picked up, I really love. Number one, I don't think Walmart carries this line. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the Sonia Kashuk line. I know the Target does, but I don't think Walmart does. And I picked three things up from Sonia Kashuk line that I absolutely cannot believe I haven't purchased these before because I really, really like these. The first one is the Sonia Kashuk Sonia Kashuk, not ketchup, eye makeup remover, and this stuff is great. I have a lot of eye makeup remover wipes and a lot of eye makeup removers, some of them high-end, some of them just drugstore brands. This is probably the best eye makeup remover for mascara, for eyeliner, for any makeup you have on your face. This stuff is great. This is one of the few eye makeup removers I'm actually using this like a weapon. This is one of the few eye makeup removers that when I use it to remove my mascara and my eyeliner and I wash my face, when I wake up the next morning, there is not still eyeliner still on my face and mascara. This is the one eye makeup remover that actually does remove all my eye makeup. It's just amazing. So if you are looking for a great, inexpensive eye makeup remover drugstore product, I think you're gonna love this Sonia Kashuk eye makeup remover. Sonia Ketchup eye makeup remover. Kashuk. The next thing I bought from Sonia, let's call her just Sonia, it makes it a lot easier for me. Her concealer. Target only had one of these concealers left because it's kind of a little bit of a hot item. It's very hot, it's fairly highly rated, and I really can see why. Normally for my concealer routine, I put my primer on under my eyes, then I put my beauty balm all over my face, then I put my Benefit Eye Bright pencil just kind of in the corners of my eye right here. However, sometimes I still get a lot of redness around my nose area, and I have one little kind of red scar that's kind of right under my nose. And I really like this concealer for kind of taking out the redness in those areas of my face. If you can see it this way, I only have one fingernail painted and I'll explain that later. But I really like this concealer compact from Sonia Kashuk because down here you kind of have the yellow neutralizing color that kind of neutralizes the redness in your face, those little red areas that run your face. And then up here you have two different cream colors of concealer to put over it. Then you can blend it, you can use the dark one alone or the lighter one alone, or you can blend them both to match your skin coloring. And then down here is a little bit of setting powder, all in this nice one little case. So I love this Sonia Kashuk concealer palette. This was a great buy, and I envision using this all the way down to pan because I love this stuff. The last thing I bought from Sonia Kashuk that I really do like also is her nail polish. I've never purchased any nail polish. Like I said, I've never purchased anything from that line before until I went to Target this past week. And I got the number 10 Smoke and Mirrors Silver, which is kind of one of the coolest silver nail polishes I've ever gotten. You can see it, I don't know if you can see it really well right here, but it is just a super cool very sparkly silver nail polish. And I actually, when I was getting the computer and bringing everything in here, I accidentally kind of smudged it right here. You probably can see it right there. But it really is a super smooth, it's a gorgeous metallic nail polish. I love this. So those three things from Sonia Kashuk were all winners. I liked every one of those. Next, I bought 3 other things from the Burt's Bee line that were what I call my replenishment products. I already have these, I've hit pan on them, and I needed to get more. A lot of people probably don't like these for the feel, but I will tell you, I have found nothing that works as well as these 2 things together to leave my finger cuticle area here soft and smooth and really kind of take away any little nubbies of skin that I have here. Everything, I mean, I honestly feel that this stuff has made my fingernails grow. And I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like it's almost even strengthened my fingernails. But it has left the skin around my cuticle feeling so smooth and made my hands so nice. I don't have any of those kind of straggler pieces of skin around the cuticle that used to drive me crazy that were really dry, because I have really dry hands. The 2 things that I use that I've gone through my other supply with that I actually had to go out and get some more was the Burt's Bees Lemon Butter. It comes in this little tin. Lemon butter, I'm a little tongue-tied today. Lemon Butter Cuticle Cream. I'll say that a little slower. This stuff, I've talked about this before. Smells great. It smells like lemon. When you dig it out, it's really kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it's really kind of, it's like a crystalline, kind of more of a greasier feel. So I use this treatment on my hands at night mainly, because you really are not going to want to walk out of the house with this all over your cuticles, because it is kind of, you're going to almost feel like you're going to want to wipe it off. So what I do every night is I grab a little bit of this, you know, just a touch, run my finger. It's very waxy sort of. And then what I do, I just put it along the cuticle area right here and rub it in really well. And it feels so good. It just soothes all those little strands of skin that pop up a lot of times on your cuticle. And then it makes that area so soft and smooth. You can see how nice and smooth that cuticle area is on those fingers. And then to kind of top it off, I use another thing that a lot of people, either you love or hate this stuff, but it is really great stuff, is the Burt's Bees Almond Milk Cream. I went through my other one. I use this then to kind of, it's super creamy again, and it's very thick. It's almost like a paste. I like the smell of it. It does smell a little bit like almond milk. I know some people hate it, some people love it, but when it comes to making my fingers and my hands feel so soft and smooth, it really has made a major improvement over the past couple months. I've been using this in my hands, and I have really yet to say that about a lot of other hand creams, but this stuff is amazing. And the final thing I got from Burt's Bees, that is also something that I had used years ago, kind of stopped using it, and just kind of started up using it again. In the morning, every morning for my facial routine, I use my Chanel LeBlanc cleanser with my Clarisonic. That's kind of my staple. Every morning I use that. Then at night in the shower, I will either use my Boscia on my face, or I will use this as my scrub. I won't use this outside of the shower because all the kind of the citrus, oh, it's the citrus, I didn't even say what it was, did I? It's the Burt's Bees Citrus face Scrub. And like I said, some people love this stuff. You either love it or you hate it. I don't think people are on the fence about Burt's Bees a lot of times. They either love them or they don't like them at all. But these 3 products of theirs I really do like. And I have just, like I said, just recently started using the Citrus Facial Scrub. It almost looks like a big pot of brown sugar. It smells really good. It does smell really good, but I refuse to use this in the morning because it makes a mess of my hair, and it's perfect to stick in the shower put a little bit on the palm of my hand, mix a little bit of water in there, and go all over my face. Some people feel like after they rinse it off, it leaves a little bit of a film on their face. They say they almost feel like they feel still a little film on their face. But for me, I really like that because even though I have a very oily combination skin in my T-zone area, sometimes on the side of my cheeks, I get patches of dryness. And this Burt's Bees seems to kind of help me even that out. And because it is a scrub, it's a lot less expensive than some of the other scrubs I was using, like the Laura Mercier. Mercier. It's one of those names. I'm just terrible at names anymore. But tonight I'm really tired. I think that's what it is, right? Tonight I am tired. So, but this has really replaced some of my other more expensive scrubs. Finally, the last thing I got at Target that I wish I hadn't tried or I hadn't purchased was I needed some more facial towelettes. And I saw these by the company called Yes, which I have never heard of before, but they had a whole line of products by this company. And I thought I would try this one. It says a hypoallergenic facial towelettes Best of Beauty Award from Allure magazine. And these for me are probably the worst facial wipes I have ever used. They say, like, they come out like any other facial wipe, you know, you pull them out like a little towelette. When I put these on my face and rub on my face to get the makeup off, because they're used to cleanse and remove your makeup, within probably about 4 to 5 minutes, my face turns completely red, bright red. Like there's something in this that my skin does not like. I've never had a problem like that before. The only other towelette that I had a real problem with that I didn't like, honestly, was the Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees makes facial towelettes also, and they stung my eyes, and they were probably some of the worst facial wipes I've ever used. And the Yes brand is probably the second worst facial wipe for me that I've ever used. It really, I mean, I had some type of major reaction to this stuff, and I'm usually pretty good about that stuff. Usually, I mean, there's a couple of things that break me out, but this was really bad. I mean, my face looked like a beet. So this was kind of a mix for me on this one. Even though it says hypoallergenic, I didn't really care for it at all. So that was my video on some totally random stuff. Hopefully you will pick up some totally random stuff this week also that you actually like too. And I will see you hopefully soon. Have a good weekend and good night.